Oh hell yes. Oh my god. Javon Evans had just qualified. That was loud. That was Ross from In the Clutch. Javon Evans has moved on into the qualifiers of King of the Ring. Holy shit, boys. No, so far nobody in my list has moved on apart from Obafemi, because I think my list was Oba, Seth, Braun, Royce Keys, and LA Knight. We have Oba, Dom, and Javon. What the fuck is going on? Javon winning has made it makes absolutely no sense. Javon winning does not make any form of sense, and I'm all in on it. I'm all for it. He won in an amazing match too. I was hoping for no interference in this match, but we did get the Visions interference. But apart from that, solid match. They got Tonga Tonga out of there by the end with Seth hitting a curb stomp on to the announcer table, and then from the barricade to the outside hitting another stomp. Goes back into the ring to get Ricky with his stomp, but he reverses that, trying to hit a tornado DDT. Rollins throws him away, hits a stomp, goes for the 1 and the 2. Austin Theory pulls out the referee, or at least distracts the referee till he doesn't finish the count. And then Montez and Theory start the fight backstage. Braun runs in, hits a spear onto Seth, just rolls out. Nothing happens to Braun. He just goes away, I guess. And before Ricky could fully take advantage of the pin of Seth Rollins, Javon runs in and hits a beautiful OG cutter onto Ricky Saints, and he's moving to the finals. That will either be facing LA Knight, Jey Uso. Who the fuck else is in the tournament again? LA Knight or Jey Uso. Whoever else is in that tournament's probably not. Royce Keys is there, and whoever else is. Finn Balor! I got there at the end. I was trying to remember who I haven't seen yet. What a match. What a night. Once again, this happened while I was at work, so how I'm going to be recounting this is through Santi Zap. And all of this is going to try to make this as short as I possibly can. I promise this time. Last time I said that, the video was 22 minutes. I'm going to try this one. Obafemi comes out to open the show, basically wishing luck to Dominic Mysterio. Oh, he's going to kill him. But really just talking also to the finals, because he's making it to the finals of like whoever is the last man in that tournament. Pray for them, you know what I mean? Pray for him, because he's gonna make it. And he has a message for Brock saying that I want the head of Brock Lesnar because we're 1-1, but he's nowhere to be found. You know what I mean? You can't tie up a match and then not come around only to then hear Paul Heyman talk about, oh, you've awoken the biggest beast in the world. I've only awoken the biggest bitch in the WWE. Oh, he said the word. Ooh. And then we got Dominic Mysterio talking to Oba like he's a young boy. How long have you been in this roster, rookie? I've been doing this for 20 years. And let's be honest, he's technically not wrong. He's not wrong. He's technically been in the WWE universe for up to 20 years, if you think about it. But yeah, respect the stash and all that. And then JD tries to attack Oba with a chair, and we've seen no sells. Usually they get hit and they do like a flinch, like, the chair, and then like, who did that? Oba, when I tell you, actually did not move. He didn't, like, he got hit. He literally just turned around, bong. He just, and just killed JD and Dominic, and then they scurried away. I like this. This was a good opening. Seth talked about the bloodline backstage. I don't really care, to be completely honest. We then got the fatal four-way of the Queen of the Ring of Alexa Bliss, Chelsea Green, Becky Lynch, and Liv Morgan. In a good match. This was a good match. This was actually a match, apart from Alexa Bliss, to be completely honest, apart from Alexa, this is a match that actually could have gone either way. Like, Alexa was there, but she did some good things too. At one point, it was just finisher central, if I can remember correctly. I believe Oh, I can't remember. Somehow we got to an oblivion, but that got reversed into a twisted DDT, and then Becky hit the manhandle slam, and then Chelsea came in to hit the unpretty her before Liv Morgan came back in to roll up Chelsea Green for the win. Liv Morgan moves on. Now, if we get a Liv Morgan versus Raquel final, fine. You know what? Fine. I don't want that. I don't want to be like, oh, well, Raquel's not hot anymore, there's no point in doing it. No, Raquel's still very hot and very good. She's still very over. But my thing is, you had the chance to make a story great at Mania by doing a triple threat with Raquel and Liv along with Stephanie Vaquer. I feel like now we're kind of past, because they don't acknowledge it anymore of Raquel and Liv having problems. So I feel like we're just kind of past it, and the heat from that has died down. Raquel's still piping hot. Liv is still the champion, so she's still hot and over. But I feel like having that together is just like, okay, I guess. Chad is still on his apology tour. He comes up to Penta, hey man, I talked to your brother last week. He accepted my apology, and I'm not expecting you to, you know what I mean? Because if anything, if you're the reason why this happened, my loss to you sent me down a spiral, brother. So, but honestly, dude, I'm so sorry for disrespecting you, your culture, and the Luchador community. And Penta said, water under the bridge, buddy. But if you really want to get to the head of Lucha Libre, you know who to talk to. And he walks away. It's Rey Mysterio. We also then get a segment backstage with Seth and Montez talking about dogs. Yeah, yo, he's good. Before the Usos bloodline, basically, the Usos and Jacob come in, and you know, like, hey Seth, stop talking about the family, bitch. Oh, he said the thing. He didn't say the thing, but it would have made it cooler. But Seth talks down Jay, like, honestly, y'all are just disappointed me. You used to be main event Jay. You used to be Big Jim. Hell, actually, as a matter of fact, why isn't Jimmy in the tournament? It's just Big Jay all of a sudden. Well, help your brother. Come on. And so Jay told Jacob to shake him. Get him, boy. Get him. And Jacob just walks away. I thought that was a cool moment. We also catch up with them backstage. Of Jacob being like, I didn't acknowledge you, and I sure didn't acknowledge punk ass Jay Uso. I like that. And he's like, y'all, as a matter of fact, while y'all are talking to me about what I didn't do, y'all ain't talking about LA Knight, who's probably out there right now talking about the family. So y'all might as well do something about that than me. Ass. Like, yeah, he just yells ass and then walks away. That was kind of funny. We got Lyra and Sol Ruka in a honestly very good match. All of this is from the Santis Sap Instagram page, so I really just got to see the ending of this. But what a nice ending, what a nice couple of counters. And because it's Sol and Lyra, I can only imagine the match itself was also very good. One Soul Snatcher to win. It would have been nice to see the Soul Snatcher because she went up for it and the camera cut to the fucking the corner, the post of where it happened, and because of how fucking round and big the post is, I didn't see anything. She literally went up and then it cut and then you heard the impact. That was very annoying. LA Knight talks about Sol Ruka won, by the way. LA Knight talks about the bloodline. He's in his conspiracy theory arc, as all wrestlers do nowadays. Drew McIntyre, Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, all wrestlers currently are in their conspiracy theory arc. Mainly about Adam Pearce and the bloodline, how he's been treated because of the bloodline and all of this, which caused Jay Uso to come out. Jay actually, I don't think says anything. I don't think Jay says a single fucking word. He just says, yeah, listen, I'm like, yeah, cut the music. I respect the fact that you love your family. I respect the fact you protect your family, and as a man, I understand that. So with all due respect, fuck your family. And then that was the end of the segment. So, cool, brother. Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee are talking backstage, and Chad comes up. He doesn't even say anything. Chad just comes up, and both of them are like, dog, we've seen what you've been saying. You're good. Literally, Chad's like, hey guys, can I talk to you? And Dragon Lee's like, bro, Shut the fuck up. You're all right. I forgive you. As long as you understand what the mask means, you're okay with me. Rey Mysterio is like, dog, I saw your match. I commentated on that match. What you did on Saturday was Lucha Libre. So stop beating yourself up. Your apology's been accepted. However, you did do some things before all the Lucha Libre stuff, and I feel like you should apologize for that. He's no longer apologizing for the mask at this point. I believe they're going to Akira and Otis and Maxine. Like, they're not even like. He's not even apologizing for the disrespect for Lucha Libre at this point. Yo, apologize to. If we don't get a Jason Jordan apology by the end of this, I'm going to be furious. We then get Rey Mysterio versus Penta for the IC title in a fucking match. Amazing match. This was a great match. I'm not even going to really list them, but it's just a great match, dog. What more do you want from me? It's two luchadors, legendary as they are, Penta and Rey Mysterio for an IC title, the Workhorse title. What more do you want from me? If that doesn't catch you already, then you just don't care about wrestling. Yeah, I'll go through the quick ending sequence of it, if that helps. Rey Mysterio got Penta down for the 619 before he could hit the splash. Penta got his knees up, reversed that into the Mexican Destroyer. Fucking spiked Rey on the back of his head. Oh my god, is he okay? And then Penta won with the with the Mexican Destroyer. Ethan Page and Rusev comes out to attack both of them. Dragon Lee comes out to kind of even the odds, but it's taken out. And Rusev just snatches the mask of Rey Mysterio. We then get Chad Gable to come out to the American Alpha theme song, and when I tell you, fucking slapped in the face with nostalgia. I was so excited. And he just German suplexes all of them to death. Well, not the luchadors, just Ethan and Rusev. Just German suplexes them to death, and they all die and disappear. Great comeback. Great. They need to capitalize on this. AJ Styles did also say something like, they would be stupid to not push this any further than now. If they don't make this man, he never said a word. If they don't make this man a top star, they're stupid. And I agree with that, AJ. And we then got the main event of Javon Evans, Seth Rollins, Tama Tonga, and Ricky Saints that I've already talked about. This was an amazing night of wrestling. There is not a bad match. There's not a lot of matches, but there's not a bad match on the card. Honestly, it was a really good night of Raw. I'm really stuck on which match I should recommend, because the main event was rocked. The Rey and Penta rules. Hell, again, like, not a bad match, but even the women's Fatal Four rocked so fucking good. And Soul and Lyra, whoa, great match from those two. Surprising. Call the presses. I think I'd recommend you more towards just because the aftermath. I want to recommend Penta and Rey. Just getting to see Chad Gable, just so good. It's so good. I miss Chad. I miss Chad being Chad, not El Grande Americano OG variant. The highest of high, 4 out of 5. I don't feel like giving this I don't want to give this a perfect score yet. I've came close. I think I give SmackDown a 5 out of 5. No, 5 out of 5. I give SmackDown a 5 out of 5. This has been a great couple of weeks for wrestling, bro. Between Raw, AEW, SmackDown, AAA. What a week for wrestling, guys. Yeah, 5 out of 5. Rey versus Penta. Go out of your way to watch that one. And I kept it as short as I could while still yapping and talking about wrestling. But that'll be all. See y'all. I love y'all. Make sure you like. If you like, make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe, turn on that bell icon so you'll be notified whenever I upload. I'll see you. I love you. Take care. I'll see you when I see you. Bye.